Hey guys, welcome back to Premium Picks. This is our best bets show. Coach's daughter had to have some emergency dental surgery today, so he won't be here to join us. It's just gonna be me. I still want to put on the show because we want to start a new this best bets show to come on every Thursday or Friday, depending on our schedule. We just want to keep it like every week, so you guys have something to look at. So let's get right into it. So. We're gonna do this like we did last week. So the best money lines I'm looking at. So we're not. It's not as good as last week because the odds are a little bit more wider for this week. So the three or four best money lines that I like. Valeos minus 550. It's high. I know his KO props at like minus 175 if you want to go that way, but I think he wins this fight pretty easily. I like DR at minus 350. Again, Brenson Ribeiro. Shouldn't put up too much resistance for DR. He probably knocks him out, but the safe way to go is the minus 350. I also like Blackshear at minus 450. I know Cody Gibson's a tough guy, but Blackshear I think hasn't beat everywhere, and Waldo at 170. Waldo's the one I'm least favorite about because I just don't like Waldo as a fighter. But he should roll in this fight because Span's gas tank and Waldo's chin should hold out. So the best underdog plays I have are I love Dubin. I already have a bet out on her. I got her at plus 300. I wish I got her at plus 400. The line keeps going down. I just think the value's there for someone against someone that hasn't won yet. I like Hollabout because I don't think Hernandez is going to wrestle. It's going to be a close striking match. Hernandez might actually come out on top. Who knows? But like for the value again, because I know it's going to be a close fight, Hollabout is. I'm on Chitty. I like Chitty in this fight. I think the reach advantage, he's big, he's strong. Dos Santos, he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. But I think this mimics that Randy Brown fight where he did get Randy Brown down four times, but still lost a split decision to Randy. It's along the same lines. Chitty's sort of like the same fighter. Um, and then the last one is Roman Dolidze at plus 125. Close fight again. I won't fault you for taking Vettori. His odds are pretty good as well. Um, I just like Roman in this spot. So now we're gonna go to the props. The three I kind of like a lot are all decision props. So it's weird. I like that Roman fight with Vittori's fight to go the distance, minus 200. No, it's not a great number. Vittori doesn't get finished. He has a hard head. He finishes nobody. Roman's pretty durable, so minus 200 seems cool. I like the Hernandez Hollowbot to go to decision. Again, minus 175, decent value. Hernandez hasn't shown that one punch power like he did back in the day in his first two fights. He hasn't finished someone in a long time. And I know Curl is there to be finished, but I just don't think it happens. I think he's tough enough to stay in a striking battle with this guy. And the last one is a plus money prop. I like that Chitty fight to go the distance at plus 130. Now, Chitty has the power to put out Zaleski's lights, but Zaleski doesn't get finished. Let's be honest here. And he does recover well. And I think if he gets on the ground, I don't think he subs him. Chitty's a brown belt, so he should be able to stay safe. And even if he gasses, he's a pretty tough guy. So I think there's a lot of holding, a lot of striking from distance. And even if Chitty, knocks him down, knocks him to the ground, he's not a guy that has that killer instinct that goes crazy, right? So yeah, for that reason, I like the plus 130 there. There's a couple other props I'm looking at. The Dubin KO. So she has six fights by finish. The KO is live. It's plus, I think it is 650. That's live. Kylie Judas doesn't want to get finished, but if you don't like the plus 300, you want to just take a shot in the KO, I won't fault you. I think a sprinkle on a Vera sub at plus 1100 isn't too bad either because Musasa should, for all intents and purposes, knock the shit out of this guy, knock him out. But what's Vera's path to victory? It is a sub. So if this guy just accidentally goes to the ground, Vera somehow gets him down, I think plus 1100, he wouldn't want to mess with this guy on the ground, right? Let's be honest, he doesn't want to stand up again to get knocked out. So if he's on the ground, I think he just chases submission. At plus 1100, that's not too bad. Um, One I looked at for the last couple days and I kind of like is the Cunningham KO at plus 1200. Now, the guy he's fighting is a big wrestler, should take him down, should ride him out, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't have a lot of finishing equity here. And on the feet, I think he's lost. So if we know anything about Cunningham, he's tough son of a bitch. So the KO at plus 1200 is nice. The KO plus decision plus 550 is nice because if he doesn't get it to ground, I do actually think he could be the better striker here because for anything I've seen from Sue on those videos and his fights, it doesn't look that great. So I don't mind taking a shot on Cunningham in two different ways here. Hollabout decision is plus 450. I think there's so much value there because I think the fight goes to the decision. Um, in retrospect, you could play both sides of that decision because I think a Hernandez decision is still slight plus money. So if you want to split your money and play the fight goes to decision, that's something I do a lot. I think I'm going to do it in this next fight because Chitty decision is plus 500 and a Zaleski decision is plus 260 and the fight to go is plus 130. So a lot of the books think this fight is not going. That's the fight I really think is going. So if you're gonna split your money between a Chitty decision, a Zaleski decision, and the fight to go, I think you can make a good set of like two-thirds of your money back, 66% profit on that fight. So that's not too bad, right? You got to take this game fight to fight. You can't try to hit that big one. I mean, sometimes it happens. And the Roman decision is plus 333, and you can still get plus money on the Vettori side as well if you like it that way. I think this fight goes to decision. It was pretty close last time. Vettori edged it out because of the striking. Could essentially do that, but I'm hearing about his shoulder and a whole bunch of other stuff, so I kind of like Roman in that sense. I can't really listen to all the stuff you hear, but you know, at plus 333, it's like that Gaethje decision I took last week. The only difference there is I didn't play the Fiziev side because when Gaethje gets the decisions, he actually wins. He's been to four, now five, and he's won all five. That's not the same for Roman. It's not, and Vettori, he can lose a decision as well. So that's what I got right now, guys. Parlay wise, I don't really like this card as a parlay. The only thing I really can parlay is the last three fights to go to over 2.5 or to decision. Because I really think the Hernandez fight goes. I really think the Chitty fight goes, and I really think the Roman fight goes. I think all those guys are durable in the sense of the way I think these fights play out. So that's the only parlay. You can parlay the heavy favorites, but you really don't make anything, and you put too much risk out there. So if you guys have anything, drop it off in the comments. Next week, Coach will be back for this best bets. We're gonna try to do this every Thursday. Remember to like, comment, and yeah, peace.